What's up, everybody? Out garage selling again. And last week I had Scott, Grimsy42. He came out and we went garage sailing. Apparently I got some weird program going on because I have another guest. Introduce yourself.
Hey, it's the Repo Man 360 coming at you. Banished from Earth Classic Game Room.
Cool shirt. I didn't know he was going to say that. But yeah, he contacted me just this past week right after Grimsy left, and he said, hey, he doesn't really live that far away. He just lives down South Florida. He's like, I'm going to come up. I have some vacation time. So we're going garage sailing together. It's 1995. Contact me. I'll hook you up. I'll drive you around town. Give you a cheeseburger. No, I'm just joking. Don't do that. But we went to a couple sales. We just went to this cancer benefit sale, which had a lot of stuff. We got a few things. You got a silver GameCube. It's in this box back here. I don't know. It's dark. Silver GameCube with 2 controllers, hookup cables. Technically, it was $30.
Yeah, 30.
Obviously, that is way high for a garage sale, but it was cancer benefit, and it did have 2 controllers, and I need another controller. So we asked, though, do you have any other games? And one of the guys here said, yeah, there was an N64 with a bunch of games, and I snagged it. I was like, all right, well, can I see it? And he's like, yeah, sure. So he pulled out the games. Luckily, talk about, honestly, luck as hell. He wanted mainly the sports titles. Yeah. I was like, really? Okay.
I got to hold on to that Madden.
Yeah, I was like, go for it, buddy. So for a total of $25, I got a copy of Ocarina of Time, Gauntlet Legends, Super Mario 64, and I wasn't leaving without this. A really nice condition copy of Smash Brothers. So I figured $25 was definitely a good bargain. $5, well, $7 a game, $6 and change, whatever it is. My math is awesome. So now we will continue to garage sale, and I'm glad we could help out a cancer patient. I really like that picture, though. That's pretty hot.
$2.
Very surprised to have just picked this up for $10. Call of Duty Ghost on the 360. Apparently the guy didn't like it very much, but he also didn't really like Battlefield 4 at all. He said that the colors were
the
weird.
brights were too bright.
And the dulls were too dull. I was like, very odd thing to say. That was $10, and then a copy of Left 4 Dead 2 for $5, so 2 solid 360 scores. Look, it's a sad Furby half-cousin. The Derpy. They don't do anything. Not quite as cool as the Furbies. 2 scores in a row, technically on the same street. For $1, I got a Zapper, and for $1, a kind of scratched copy of Kingdom Hearts 2, but it's $1. I mean, I wasn't going to pass it up. And then I just realized it's pink. A fucking pink GBASP 101 model, but look at that. Hannah Montana in her prime right there. And there's a copy of Incredibles inside. That was $5. It flickers on, like the battery obviously is, on in there and kind of working. Hopefully it'll take a charge, and hopefully it's not fried or anything. But so yes, $7, and then you're just buying everything.
Just buying out the Nintendo.
Yeah, a complete Wii system, actually really complete, all paperwork, everything in there, an extra Wii remote. Apparently a game is, she said, stuck inside. Hopefully it's not actually stuck inside, but there should be a random game in there besides the really soggy Wii Sports.
Apparently I'm the moist maker.
The woman said twice, we like it moist here. And I was like, you need to stop saying that. But yeah, it's a really dewy out this morning, so the box was really wet and soggy. But it wiped up fairly good. It's in nice condition besides that. So that was 20. They wanted 25, went down to 20. But like I said, 2 Wii remotes, so that was sort of an extra bonus.
Yeah.
Yay.
No games at this garage sale, but we picked up some CDs. I got a Nonpoint and Rage Against the Machine for $1 each. And you got Gorillaz, one of the coolest albums to listen to while driving.
Billboard hits in 1977. You're welcome, Dad.
Yeah, very, very, very obscure find, but hey, $1 on CDs, it's good pickup. It's nice having someone along. They can get out of the car, and I can just sit here and film them.
We're driving by a garage sale. We just got a few things from over here. There's a very attractive woman that was there. Fortunately, it does not mean very intelligent also. I come up, there's a stack of 360 games, and there's one original Xbox game, and they wanted $8 each on the 360, and they wanted apparently $10 for the original Xbox one,
It's Jaws Unleashed. I got them down to $4. The kid said, would you do 5? And I was like, well, it's kind of scratched, so $4 for that. But then the intelligent thing came from, she said they originally, this was sold apparently. She goes, no, we don't have any Game Boys or anything like that, because I asked, do you have any Game Boys or DSs? She said, no, it already sold. He picks it up off the table, and it said $10 with the charger. We're like, sweet, it's a 101 model, great. Like, does it work? Yeah, it works great. It has a cracked screen. You're not going to be able to tell on the camera, but the screen's cracked. And then she's like, oh, it was found at a garage sale, so I have no idea. I'm like, you just said it worked great. So we're like, at that point, it's broken, so like, would you do just a couple bucks? And she's like, no, I'll do 5. And then she wanted to sell all the cables. There was a link cable, and then the charger came, and she wanted to try to sell them separately for like $2 a piece. So not very great deal on that, but still, for $5 for a 101, even if the screen's cracked, you know someone that can.
I know a guy. You know who you are.
Yeah, and here's a plant sale, so that's just all we need. Well, this is probably the deal of the day, just in the sense that they were 50 cents a piece. I'll save that one for last because that was pretty cool. The Lost World Jurassic Park with the lenticular case cover. Gex 3 Deep Cover Gecko, which I actually don't own for my collection, so I'll be keeping that one. I don't own this one either. Command & Conquer Red Alert Retaliation. Those all 3 were complete. This one's missing the manual, but it's the coolest one out of all of them. Rival Schools. All the discs are actually in pretty nice shape. He picked up Star Wars Rebel Assault 2, and
it's the custom PlayStation edition.
What is it? One extra character facial feature or something. And then up on the PSP. So what? $1, $2, $3 for everything?
Yeah.
$3 for all that. Hell yeah! Thanks, crazy garage sale man. Some pretty cool movie posters at this garage sale. Animal House. There's a Alien vs Predator one. So those were some pretty cool posters at this sale. She has a total of 2,000, she said. She used to own a store. I'm going to pull over up here, but she used to own a store, but the prices were still kind of store prices. Like, the posters were like $15 and $20 a piece, and I'm sure actually some of them are worth that, because especially if they're original, but I know a lot of those were reproductions. All the concert posters she had, a lot of them were like fake concerts that never happened. They're like old 50s and 60s style posters for like Hell Yeah and Five Finger Death Punch and shit. So I think we're almost done for the day. A couple more sales we're gonna go check out, but for $3 a piece, Grand Theft Auto 4 on the PS3, GoldenEye 007 on Wii, and the Looney Tunes Acme Arsenal. I thought at first he said $3 for all of them. I was like, oh, $1 a piece, cool. And it's still a good deal, but not as good as I thought, $1 a piece. Time to show you everything that I got. What a great day. I mean, we probably hit up about 40 sales, maybe more. Every time we would see a sign and we would be heading to that garage sale, we would see like 2 more signs on the way. So it was just constantly bouncing across the entire county. We went miles and miles and never really had to search for sales. We just kept running into them. First, I want to mention before I forget, go check out Richard's channel. It's RepoMan360. The link will be in the About section. He's just starting out doing videos. He's going to probably put up a video from the garage sales today. He filmed some clips, and you can see what he got. He got an entire box of crap as well. Obviously, the stuff I'm going to show you now is what I got. It's also going to be some stuff that I got yesterday. I had a doctor's appointment earlier in the morning, and I went to a few sales before the doctor's appointment, and then afterwards picked up a few things. So it's just going to be a mixture of a bunch of stuff. First, that great find of 2 weeks in a row I've got Ocarina now. But Ocarina, Mario, Gauntlet, and Smash Bros. Fantastic shape. Honestly, on all of those, they're all in great shape. We got the Zapper for $1. You guys actually didn't see this on camera. This was one of the last pickups we had. This was the same sale where... I don't know where they're at. I'll show them. Oh, they're down there. Same sale where I got the Call of Duty Ghost and Left 4 Dead. We went back later on because the guy had said that his girlfriend had some GameCube stuff and she might part with it, but she was out getting donuts. So come back later. Well, we did. I got a Wavebird controller with the receiver. Last week I just found a receiver. At least this week I found the pair. And a GameCube memory card. 1 or 2 of them. One Mad Catz, one Nintendo brand. apparently a lot of their games had been stolen, I guess maybe a few years ago, so they really didn't have much left. What they had left wasn't interesting. But the reason why I got all this for $2 is she kind of didn't know if the controller worked at all. The battery port was in good shape. I mean, there was no corrosion, but the sticks on it, as you can see, this one's missing its padding. This one, it had been so screwed up and rubbed down that I actually sawed off the remaining little bit of the nub so it was at least flat and smooth. Those can be replaced if someone wants to replace them, obviously, but she didn't know if it worked. So it does work. I tested it. It plays just fine. For $2 for that was definitely worth the risk, but there was no risk at $2. This was yesterday. For $15, I've been finding a crap ton of 360 controllers recently. This was a sale that had no game stuff out, said that they had a 360. I'm like, I don't want to buy your system. That's a good technique that I have been using a lot. If someone says, I have this, but I don't want to sell it, I try to, definitely say like, hey, look, I'm not trying to take all your games, or I don't necessarily want to buy your system, but maybe you'd be interested in just selling like a controller or 1 or 2 games. And almost always they're like, yeah, okay, he's not, trying to take everything I own. So that was what happened here. I got, for $15, the Gears of War controller and just a plain ass white one, but both in really nice shape. I have a feeling that this went with the Gears of War system that he probably wanted to hang on to. But yeah, $10 for the Gears of War one and $5 for the white one, or $7.50 a piece, I guess. But that's how he worked it out. We got those 2 games, the Left 4 Dead 2 that I mentioned, and the Call of Duty Ghost. Can't believe I got that for $10. I mean, that probably still, I think, trades in for around $30, $35 with bonuses and crap. This you didn't see. This was from today. Rampage Total Destruction. Richard bought 2 GameCube games. I got this one. I think total it was $5 for the 3. We got, I'll save all that. Oh, that awesome sale, 50 cents a piece. I mean, Rival Schools, I think the 2 discs alone, with even out the case, is like around $20. Complete copies go for like 30 or 40, so 50 cents for that was badass. And then these came from the hospice of the Florida Suncoast thrift store. And these, I guess, were all $2.99 at that store. The Jurassic Park Lost World, Gex 3 Deep Cover Gecko, and the Red Alert Retaliation. I just noticed there might be some wrinkling water damage maybe to the front. I'll have to check that out. Damn it, I was going to keep that one for myself too. So hopefully it's not too screwed up. That $1 purchase of the beat-up copy of Kingdom Hearts. We got that Jaws you saw. Picked that up for $4. This was cool. We tested out his Wii he got. Works fine. The game that was stuck in the Wii, we actually hit the eject button. Nothing came out. And we're like, oh, I guess there's nothing in here. And then a few seconds later, it booted up New Super Mario Bros. I had an empty case for it. It's the only empty case for like a Wii game, or actually for anything besides a DS game that I had right now. So I went ahead and grabbed that. Me and Richard are going to do some trading tomorrow. I have actually a bunch of stuff that I got from him, and then he's going to pick out some stuff from the booth tomorrow at the market. He's going to come to the market tomorrow, and he'll be in episode 57 of Video Game Sellers. I got this stack yesterday: Final Fantasy 13, Skyrim, Grand Theft Auto 4, the steel case of Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and the orange box. $20 for that stack. That was awesome. Also, the other really great find yesterday at a different sale for $40, a 80 gig PS3. Been a while since I picked up a working PS3. This came with 1 controller, the cables, and 2 charge cables for the controller. Now, that was a mystery, though, if it even worked, because the guy said he thought it played, but he hadn't tested or played it for a while. At $40, I would have been okay, just because the fact, I got a controller, but yeah, I can sell or do something with a broken system, but just wouldn't have been really happy with spending $40 on it. But the fact that it works, I'm totally fine. That's a great deal. Oh wait, where'd it go? One more thing to show besides Richard's stuff. This is from a friend of mine who just said, I didn't like it, do you want to buy it? $15 for Pokemon X Heard a lot of mixed feelings and reviews. I don't play Pokemon myself, so I don't have an opinion on it, but some people said that the newer Pokemon, just there's too much going on or whatever. But $15 was a great deal on that. And then all this stuff came from Richard, and like I said, this is going to be a trade that we're working out. 2 copies of Mario 64. Where's the other one? There it is. And a copy of Star Wars Rogue Squadron, Star Fox 64. We got Quake 2 and Gex 3 Deep Cover Gecko. So 2 of the same exact game on 2 different systems, and I don't own either of them, so that was kind of cool. And then a Game Boy Advance, a purple one with the battery cover. A Faceless Game was in there. That's for you, Aaron and Ricky. But he actually told me, I believe it was Street Fighter or some fighting game. So that was in good shape. These couple games came from him, or these few games. Super Mario Advance, Pokemon Leaf Green, not a Chinese version, so that's good. And Super Mario Land. We have a boxed 3DS. Believe everything is in there, charger's in there. System does have some scratches and wear to the front of it. Looks like the kid maybe slid it across the floor or something. But oh well. It doesn't have a SD card. And a few other items now that I forgot to mention. Oh, we saw that in the video. Grand Theft Auto 4 on PS3 for $3. One of the GameCube controllers from that box, or the GameCube and 2 controllers that Richard picked up. I just need some GameCube controllers. And then he gave me a few gifts. Actually, he gave me a bottle of rum as a gift, so that was pretty cool. Thank you, man. And then some random Planet Terror figurines. We got Rose McGowan with the gun leg, and Rose McGowan not with the gun. Well, it's in there, but not on her presence at that time. That doesn't look a damn thing like Rose McGowan. They did a shitty job on those figures. And then whatever her name was in the movie. I liked the movie. It was pretty cool. And I believe that's it. So thank you all for watching as always. Let me know down below, what did you find this weekend? Anything cool at the garage sales or flea markets? Thumbs up as always. Please thumbs up. And that's it. I will see you all later. Peace.